Hello, I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, and I'm going to ask you a question that most men over 60 are too embarrassed to even ask their own doctor. When you're with your partner, when the moment of intimacy arrives, do you feel that cold rush of panic? That voice in your head that says, please not again, please let it work this time. Do you remember a time when your body just worked? When morning wood wasn't a memory but a daily guarantee? What if I told you that your struggles with erectile dysfunction are not your fault? What if I told you that old age is a lie created to sell you expensive, temporary, side effect-filled blue pills? My name is Dr. Sarah Mitchell, and I've spent 2 decades in men's health. What I'm about to share with you in this video is something the billion-dollar pharmaceutical industry is desperate to keep quiet.
It's a simple nightly trick, a ritual really. It costs almost nothing. It's 100% natural, and for many men, it can begin to restore that rock-hard, youthful function you thought was gone forever. They don't want you to know this. They want you to be a customer for life. I want you to be a man again. Where are you watching this video from? I'd love to know. Please write it in the comments. The industry wants you to believe that ED is a complex plumbing issue, a failed pump. They tell you to just take a pill 1 hour before, and like magic, the pump will work. But that's a lie. That pill is a temporary fix. It's a patch on a leaky tire. It does nothing to fix the real problem. And worse, it creates dependency. You feel like you can't be a man without their expensive chemical. And the side effects? Headaches, flushed skin, upset stomach. A lovely way to prepare for an intimate moment, isn't it? The real problem isn't your pump. The real problem is the blockage.
Imagine the arteries and blood vessels going to your penis. There are thousands of tiny microscopic pathways. Over decades, what I call microplaque begins to build up. It's not the same plaque that causes a heart attack. It's a stiffening, a hardening of these delicate tissues. Your blood flow becomes sluggish. It can't get there with the force it needs, and it can't stay there. The blue pill just forces the pipes open for an hour. It doesn't clear the blockage. But what if you could? What if you could, night after night, send a cleaning crew through your entire vascular system? A natural, powerful healing force that gently dissolves this microplaque and restores the flexible, responsive tissue of your youth. You can, and the secret is shockingly simple. For centuries, this knowledge was guarded. It was used by ancient cultures from the Himalayan peaks to the Mediterranean islands to ensure vitality well into old age.
It wasn't a drug, it was a synergy, a combination of natural elements that unlock the body's own healing power. When this information was rediscovered in the 1980s by a group of independent Swiss researchers, their findings were extraordinary. They took a group of 200 men, all over the age of 65, all suffering from severe ED. They didn't give them a single pill. Instead, they gave them this simple nightly ritual. The results? After just 12 weeks, over 85% of the men reported a return of spontaneous natural erections, not pill-powered erections, real, waking up in the morning, ready-to-go erections. The Zurich Longevity Institute, which ran the study, was set to present its findings at a major medical conference. But days before the presentation, their funding was mysteriously pulled. The lead researcher was discredited and the study was buried under billions of dollars in blue pill marketing. I found this study. I replicated its findings with my own patients, and now I am giving it to you. So please, get a pen. I'll save this video. You will want to remember this. The rock-hard nightly trick consists of 2 parts. You must do both. One without the other is useless. Part 1, the elixir. Part 2, the vascular pump breath. Let's start with part 1, the elixir. You will need 2 simple ingredients. First, 1 teaspoon of raw, unfiltered, organic apple cider vinegar. It must be raw and unfiltered. You need the mother, that cloudy stuff at the bottom. That is where the living enzymes are. Second, 1/4 teaspoon of high-grade cayenne pepper. Not just any chili powder, cayenne. The active ingredient capsaicin is a vasodilator. It's a natural dynamite for blasting open blood vessels. 1 hour before you go to bed, you will mix these two ingredients into a small glass of warm, not hot water. Drink it down. Yes, it will be spicy. Yes, it will be strong. This is not for children. This is a potent medicinal elixir. The apple cider vinegar begins to alkalize the body and provides the enzymes to start breaking down the sludge in your system. The cayenne pepper immediately goes to work, forcing your blood vessels to open. It creates a flush that you can feel. This is the cleaning crew arriving. But this elixir only prepares the body. It's part 2 that does the real work. Part 2, the vascular pump breath. This must be done immediately after you get into bed. Lie flat on your back, no pillows. Place one hand on your chest and one hand on your stomach, just below your belly button. You are going to breathe in a very specific 4-count rhythm. Step 1. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. As you inhale, you must only move your stomach. Your chest hand must stay perfectly still. This is called diaphragmatic breathing, and it is crucial. You are pulling the air deep into your core. Step 2. Hold that breath. But don't just hold it, flex. You are going to clench your pelvic floor muscles, the same muscles you use to stop the flow of urine. You are going to clench them hard for a count of 4. This is the secret. You have just flooded your body with the cayenne elixir. Your blood vessels are wide open. Now, by clenching that specific muscle, you are trapping that super-oxygenated, capsaicin-fueled blood right in the pelvic basket. You are forcing it into the tiny, blocked-off microvessels of the penis. You are retraining your body. You are power washing those channels. Step 3. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 4. And as you exhale, release the muscle completely. Let it go limp. Step 3. Hold the empty breath, fully relaxed, for a final count of 4. That is 1 pump. Inhale for 4, filling your belly. Hold and clench the pelvic floor for 4. Exhale for 4, releasing the muscle. Hold empty for 4. You will do this 10 times. Just 10 times. The whole process takes less than 2 minutes. What is happening in your body? The elixir has opened the pipes. The vascular pump breath is acting as a manual override, forcing that healing blood into tissues it hasn't reached in years. You are not just getting an erection, you are rebuilding the highway that creates an erection. The first night, you might not feel much. The second night, you might feel a slight tingling or warmth. The third night, many men report a feeling of fullness they haven't felt in decades. By the 7th night, do not be surprised if you wake up at 3 a.m. with the morning wood of a 20-year-old. This is not a 1-hour pill. This is a permanent fixed protocol. Now, some important rules to make this work. You must be consistent every single night. You are rebuilding tissue, and that takes dedication. Second, you must drink water, a lot of it. You are flushing out decades of buildup. You need at least 8 glasses of water a day to move those toxins out of your body. And finally, you must believe it. The mind-body connection is real. That panic in your head, that fear of failure can shut down an erection faster than anything. This ritual gives you back control. It gives you an ace in the hole. You'll go to bed knowing you have done your nightly work. That knowledge, that confidence is as powerful as the elixir itself. Stop being a customer. Stop being a victim of old age. You are a man. Your body was designed to function. It has simply been clogged. Tonight, you unclog it. Try this. For just 7 days, that's all I ask. Drink the elixir. Do the 10 vascular pump breaths, and in the comments below, I want you to come back and write 2 simple words. It worked. Because when you do, you give other men the courage to try it themselves. You become part of the movement to take our health back from the companies that want to rent it back to us, 1 pill at a time. This is the secret they tried to bury. Now, it's yours.